I'm sorry, Gypsy Rose is pregnant and with Ken's baby?
This is not a false alarm. This is fresh, hot, off the press. Gypsy Rose has confirmed her pregnancy last month.
Gypsy Rose just announced that she is pregnant, and this news has people on the internet going crazy. Luvs. Though pregnancy news is usually a good thing, Gypsy's ex, Ryan, is extremely pissed right now, and he might not be handling this news all that well. So Luvs, join me today as we look at yet another drama-filled chapter in the life of Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
Gypsy Rose is pregnant? What the? I'm sorry, but hasn't she been out of jail for like 6 months? She's had 2 boyfriends, 1 divorce, and now a pregnancy. She's busy.
Y'all, we are all aware of Gypsy's whirlwind romance with her now estranged ex, Ryan. Gypsy and Ryan met while Gypsy was still in prison. Gypsy received hundreds of letters, many from people wanting to know her story after seeing her docuseries, and others were from guys trying to make their move. Now, out of all those letters, Ryan seemed to stand out to Gypsy. Ryan, a teacher from Louisiana, and Gypsy, who is also originally from Louisiana, hit it off almost immediately. They exchanged a couple of letters, and the next thing you know, they got married in 2022. Fast forward to December of last year, when Gypsy got released from prison, the couple met each other IRL for the first time ever, and it seemed like everything was going right for the couple. However, after just 4 months together, their relationship turned completely sour, and the next thing we knew, Gypsy was calling for a divorce. And now, to make things even worse for Ryan, Gypsy moved on quite quickly, and now she's announced that she's pregnant with her other ex before Ryan. Luvs, Gypsy took to her YouTube page to break the news to the world.
Hi everybody. So I know the rumors have been flying around for quite some time now, and I'm happy to announce that I am 11 weeks pregnant. Ken and I are expecting our very first child come January of 2025. We're both very excited. This was not planned at all. It was completely unexpected. But we're both very excited to take on this new journey of parenthood.
According to Gypsy, this pregnancy came as a wonderful surprise to her. She just started craving things she normally didn't, like orange juice, but she didn't think much of it at the time because her OBGYN had given her some new medication, and she just assumed that it was causing her to have all these cravings. She was completely shocked after taking a pregnancy test to see that it was positive. However, just like everything else Gypsy Rose does, it was quickly filled by nothing but drama. On the one hand, some people were cautiously happy for Gypsy, wanting her to have all the best, and on the other hand, people were shocked to hear Gypsy announcing she was pregnant by another man while still being legally married to Ryan. On top of that, accusations of Gypsy Rose pretending that she was shocked she was pregnant started going around. You see, allegedly Gypsy stole a picture of an ultrasound from Pinterest and posted it on her account.
Well, you know, can't bring me down. I'm on a high right now. I'm living my best life, and y'all can't take that from me.
The only issue with this whole thing was that the ultrasound she stole had the name Kelly written on it, and that was the name of the actual person whose ultrasound it was. Now, when people had started calling out Gypsy, she quickly took down the video and said that she was hacked. Because of this, people are highly skeptical of Gypsy's latest pregnancy news. Just take a look at some of these comments on her pregnancy announcement video. This is all moving entirely too fast. I just hope Gypsy gets intense mental health therapy before baby gets here. Announcing this pregnancy while still being legally married to another man was definitely a choice. What? You didn't want to start a family with Ryan or get remarried, but the second you get with Ken, y'all are having a kid? Honestly, I wish Ryan the best and you the best in this pregnancy because I'm not one to wish negativity on people. My heart goes out to Ryan. It's super weird that you stole a positive pregnancy test photo from Pinterest and posted it on your IG, then hid your account and pretended you got hacked. That behavior sure screams I'm ready to be a parent. I feel like she's acting like we aren't seeing the show. There's literally no way the baby wasn't planned. She was being intentionally reckless and joking with everyone about it to keep it lighthearted so she could try for a baby without being told how irresponsible of a choice that is. She is manipulating the planned pregnancy to look unplanned. I feel so conflicted about this. On one hand, conceiving and becoming a mother is truly a blessing. I'm happy that you're getting to experience early pregnancy and the whole shebang. I can tell that you're optimistic about becoming a mother and having a family, and I love that for you, truly. On the other hand though, girl, you haven't even been out of prison for a year yet. Your life has moved so fast, it's giving me a whiplash. I can't imagine. And then you're still legally married to Ryan? You've only been back with Ken for a few months. It's a lot to take in. You don't even know what it's like to just be Gypsy by herself yet. And then all the healing that needs to be done. Oof, child, I digress. I just wish the best for all of y'all, baby Gyp included.
One thing about my girl Gyps, she's gonna move on quick, baby. She said, Ryan, you're out, Ken, you're up to bat, and he sure hit a home run. Gyps is on a mission to live her best, and I'm here for it.
Now, Gypsy Rose being pregnant is all wonderful, all until you remember she is still married to Ryan, and that is not his child she's expecting. You see, according to TMZ, before announcing that she is pregnant on YouTube, Gypsy told the news to Ryan first, and Ryan did not take the news well at all. Luvs, Ryan was hoping to work things out with Gypsy, but as evidenced by the pregnancy, Gypsy Rose has moved on, and she is not looking back anytime soon. A source close to Gypsy even went as far as to say that Gypsy has no regrets over leaving Ryan and getting back together with her other ex, Ken. Luvs, Gypsy wanted to make it extremely clear to Ryan that she has moved on and that simply telling him that she was pregnant wasn't enough. Gypsy even said that she was already looking for baby names and she has even chosen who the godparents of her child are going to be. I mean, so much for unplanned. The way that Gypsy's moving, this has to be the most planned unplanned pregnancy in history. Y'all, to understand why Ryan even thought he had a chance with Gypsy, I will have to give you a quick recap of their relationship and where Gypsy's new bae came into the picture. You see, after Gypsy got released from prison, she and Ryan were all anyone could talk about. They were the literal definition of a viral couple. They were doing everything together, TV appearances, interviews. If it had a camera, they were there. Naturally, like everything on the internet, this came with some hate, mainly directed at Ryan. This made Gypsy come out and stand up for her man. The two even announced that they would be doing another wedding ceremony to celebrate their love. In an interview with People magazine, Gypsy said, "We do plan on having a reception/redo wedding with all of our family and friends, and the dress and the cake and everything, because we deserve that. I deserve that. He deserves that. Our prison wedding was something just where we made our vows to each other. It was something that was meant to be us. And I think the party is kind of for everybody else and us, but mostly for everybody else."
Gypsy Rose went from serving in prison to serving on the internet, okay? She is clapping back at people that are sending hate to her husband Ryan, letting everybody know his D is fire. What a time to be alive. She says, Ryan, don't listen to the haters. I love you and you love me. We do not owe anyone anything. Our family is who matters. If you get likes and good comments, great. If you get hate, then whatever, because they don't matter.
Well, that didn't last long because 4 months later, Gypsy announced she was done with Ryan. Gypsy took to her private Facebook account to announce the shocking news, saying, "People have been asking what is going on in my life. Unfortunately, my husband and I are going through a separation and I moved in with my parents' home down the bayou. I have the support of my family and friends to help guide me through this. I am learning to listen to my heart. Right now, I need time to find myself, find who I am." Now, according to Gypsy's friend, the thing that led her to leave Ryan was his controlling behavior. Apparently, Gypsy had an extremely heated argument with Ryan. Allegedly, Ryan was screaming at Gypsy and got all up in her face to the point where Gypsy was afraid that Ryan was going to hit her. And given her past with her mom, Gypsy was really afraid, so she locked herself in the bathroom and a relative had to come pick her up, and once she was in a safe place, she called her lawyer to begin the divorce proceedings. According to Gypsy, things between her and Ryan were extremely bad as soon as she was released from prison. Throughout her marriage with Ryan, it seems like she was on a leash. Gypsy allegedly said that Ryan became very insecure and controlling after she left prison. Gypsy felt like there was no difference between getting locked up in prison and being married to Ryan. Luvs. Even Gypsy's dad was skeptical of their relationship. Gypsy's dad, Rod Blanchard, had in the past expressed his concern. Rod wasn't a fan of Gypsy moving in with Ryan after she was released, and this didn't sit well with Ryan. Y'all, according to People magazine, back in February, Gypsy and Ryan took a break from filming their upcoming reality show, and they decided to go and visit Gypsy's family. This visit allegedly caused major issues in their relationship and even led to a huge fight, leading to Gypsy wanting to spend some time apart from Ryan and instead stay with her father. Luvs, here is where the whole drama becomes even juicier. After announcing her divorce, Gypsy started hanging out with her ex-fiance, Ken Urker. Y'all, Gypsy and Ken first got into contact while Gypsy was in prison back in 2018. Ken had just seen the HBO documentary about Gypsy and decided to send her a letter. Just like with with Ryan, the two hit it off and became friends. Ken took their friendship to the next level after his first ever visit to go and see Gypsy in prison. Gypsy recalled their first ever encounter as being the most wonderful kiss she had ever received. And then Ken opened up to Gypsy about the feelings he had towards her. Gypsy and Ken ended up getting engaged in October of 2018. However, it didn't last very long. According to Gypsy, they took a break in 2019 to focus on themselves, but when they resumed their relationship, the romance had fizzled out. Now, it seems after dumping her husband, Ryan, Gypsy quickly found the spark in her relationship with her ex-fiance, Ken. So much so that they are expecting a child together. Now, when rumors started spreading a couple of months ago that Gypsy had dumped Ryan for Ken, she was quick to deny it, saying that they were only friends. Ken himself even came out to deny that there was anything going on between them. However, in her docuseries while she was still in prison, Gypsy Rose said this to Ryan, her now ex-husband, while they were on a call together. "I had a dream about my ex, and in that dream, I left you for my ex. I'm sorry, I know that there's a part of me that still has love for him." Now, all this time before Gypsy's pregnancy, Ryan still had hope of getting back together with Gypsy. According to Ryan, he was completely blindsided by Gypsy wanting a divorce. While Gypsy is saying that she ended things with Ryan because he became overly jealous and controlling, Ryan seems to be of a different opinion, which is that Gypsy left him so that she could get back together with Ken. Ryan was completely shocked to learn that Gypsy still has feelings for Ken. In an interview with E! News last month, he still thought he had a chance because he felt outside sources were the ones telling Gypsy to leave him.
How do you feel about Gypsy reuniting with her ex, Ken Erber?
How do you think I feel on that? How would you feel?
Watching Gypsy get back together with her ex Ken was extremely hard for him. Now, if that was hard, I wonder how much harder Gypsy telling him she was pregnant was. This dude must have flipped out. Anyways, what do y'all think about Gypsy being pregnant? Let me know your opinions in the comments down below, and don't forget to check out my other videos to ensure you are up to date with the latest tea.